Good morning, class 8. Today I will take your class of Geography lesson 3, which name is Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. Wildlife and natural vegetations both are interconnected, but it is important to you that understand these all are or type of resources. Students, right nowadays different resources have different values, such as their importance, and we cannot survive without them. Among all the spheres of the earth, it means there are three compositions. I hope you have understood, because I have derived previous videos. There are three composition of earth or spheres are hydrosphere, atmosphere, lithosphere. These all three components are totally dependent to our natural vegetation and also their resources. Among all of the spheres of the earth, the biosphere is as that only zone where the life exists because of its life supporting features. Why all the life only supporting in that biosphere? It is important questions. You know that only the biosphere is the only zone where the life exists because of its life supporting features. What are their features? There exists and the ecosystem on the earth which support life in the biosphere. All living beings are the interable and also the interdependent on each other. It means, students, plants provide us foods, timbers, firewood, medicines, herbs, pulp, oil, latex, and also the more important for papers for the study. Wildlife includes insect, creepers, birds, both domestic and wild animals, and also all the aquatic animals such as the fish, alligators, and frogs. You think about that fishes, jellyfish, and animals provided us with milk. So milk, with also more examples of the product of animals like as meat, wool, etc. Both plants and animals help in the maintaining the balance of ecosystem. Very well about that. The ecosystem is that, by maintaining of both balanced of plants and the animals. If they are in equal, it means amounts, so it will be mentally maintained balancedly. These are equally important as like that. First, our natural resources is forest resources. Yeah, students, forest resources. You know that what is the term of the forest? The term forest refer as the natural vegetations of the trees that grow close together to over a large area. That plants and trees that grow naturally without the help of the humans is natural vegetations. Today, students, much of the original natural vegetations has been removed to the make that our infrastructures like buildings, roads, agriculture, industrializations, colonizations, and etc. More things, more process, human activities totally just has been that remove the forest, and but much of it's also been destroyed the natural force, as such as the storm, fires. It means both man has been disturbing to the forest, and also the nature, as like that flood, fires, and earthquakes will be disturb the forest. So both, but at the present most of the remaining originals Natural vegetations can be seen only in the equatorial regions and in the mountains area in the temperate and the arctic zones. You know how all the humans change the forest pattern of the world, how the all humans are responsible for the changing the pattern of the forest in the world. you know Let me describe it. Because most of the lands under humans control is used for the agricultures, such examples animals grazings and urbanizations. These all are the factors which has been that change the forest pattern. And some part of the existing natural vegetations is also controlled by the humans. What are they? As example is natural reserves and national parks. And also humans have also modified the extinct plants covered by their committees. So students, the growth of the vegetations depend on the temperatures and moistures, forest, and also vegetations type has been depend on the grasslands, shrubs, and the all the tundras are major vegetations type of the in the world. But natural vegetations come into many size, many shapes, and many types in the world. There, besides trees, you have also find in the shrubs. Example: vines and scrubs. Apart from this lowest layer in the ground cover, such as the moss or lichen, this each of these the categorize also many types. Students, vegetations and wildlife and forest. After that, types of forest. There are different in the different part of that forest in the world. There are three main types of forest. If you have to look this forest according to the location and their temperature, they have to derive into the main three parts. What are they? I will just give to you in conclusions. First types is just a tundra forest. Tundra forest, vast area, northern Russia, in the northern Canada also, Greenland and the Antarctica. These all are the examples of the tundra forest. These all are in the northern of the west of the world. Tropical rainforest. The Indo-Malayalam archipelagos, the Amazon basin, and also the Congo, eastern and western slope of the world, and western Ghat in the as like that India, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, and Maharashtra. There are also found the tropical rainforest. And many other states as like that Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Tripura, West Bengal, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Third, there are third part of the forest are subtropical forest. Subtropical forest, it is just that Himalaya regions. These all of forests are in the Himalayas regions. So now you student, what is the importance of the forest in our daily life and our life in which it means humans life. What are the importance of the forest? So think about if you have taken the newspaper in the morning firstly, so you will be very happy because of you will be just ready for the listening, otherwise reading to the information about our state, district, countries, overall the world also. So these all are the information has been entered in the newspapers. But you know that this newspaper is also come from our forest. That is the first importance of the forest. Because of our study, it means book, notebook are made by the forest, it means timbers, and other things like that, roads, pencils. These all are the types of the using made from the forest. And these are fruits you have to that uh, taken that from the forest also. The bus or car you travel into the school, you study books, And also forests are the natural habitat of the plants and the wildlife sanctuaries, and humans are dependent on the forest for their foods, medicines, fuels, and the clothes and last shelter. These all are the common useful things we have taken from the forest. That is the reasons forests are very important to us. Next, many peoples are the that dependent on the forest because of their livelihoods has been total affected by the forest. As example, when you have to maintain the water cycle and photosynthesis and cooking, check the global warming by using carbon dioxide and also the renew of the oxygen supply in the atmosphere. These are all the that increased by the trees, it means forest. And wood from forest is used to make the papers, pencils, furnitures. And forest is also help us to keep our environments that fresh and also for usable, and by the muffling noise, buffering strong and winds and taking in the carbon monoxides. Okay, that next concept is wildlife. What is wildlife? Wild, it means it is just inherent part of the forest. It means this is a part which involved in the forest. They are a part of the ecosystem, and forests provide their habitat. Wildlife and includes as like that animals, birds, insects, species is important for our survival of the others. It means, however, it common acknowledgements now to the many wildlife species have become extinct. That by the that interrupt to the human activity to the wildlife, and while many others have been added to the endangered list. Endangered list, it means those animals and wildlife which will be finished after the our futures uh, few years. And that danger endangers the what is extinctions. Natural extinctions happens when the last of the species dies due to the environmental changes caused by the climate changes or natural disasters, and often new species that are better suited to the changes according to the conditions and replace to the extinct ones. If means, but very slow process presentials. However, the rapids extinctions that are the taking place are not natural but humans made also. What is endangered species? They are the plants and wildlife that are so small in the number that they will face the risk of the becoming extinct. Extinct means in the finishing points, and roughly 99% of all the endangered species face the risk of the extinctions because of humans activity. Yeah, definitely. And so humans being are the tough to the greatest threat of the biodiversity. Okay, students. Okay, let me define to you what is the protected natural resources. Natural resources and what is the protected natural resources. Generally, biosphere and the natural national parks. Two things are the has been programmed. It is for the protected to our natural resources. What are the biosphere reserves? Biosphere reserve is an area set aside as the protected area for the preservation of flora, fauna, and wildlife. These all are the areas generally small than the national parks. Rare and the endangered species are often kept there from the eyes of the hunters. The main purpose of these reserves is to preserve naturals and things and the wildlife. Those all reserves also provide the opportunity to the study and research to the shelters of the forest animals. What are the national parks? Listening that Kaziranga National Parks, Pandit